Hello, hello. Please say hi as you jump on. Hey Kathy, this is Jeri Mobley, also known as Shameless Stamper. I'm trying to get my camera fixed, you guys. I've got it. It's in a weird position because I bumped it. Every time I bump it, I have to like reset it. So I apologize for that. Hopefully I'll get it straight here in a second. Thank you for sharing the video, Judy. I appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. Okay. So if you aren't familiar with my stuff, I am Shameless Stamper. You can find me at shamelessstamper.com or here on Facebook at Shameless Stamper. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, I say every Friday. Most Fridays, but every Saturday and Sunday. So 2 to 3 days a week at 2 p.m. Central Time with lots of different kinds of videos. You can also find my lives archived for up to 30 days. Which is the new Facebook policy under my live tab. And of course, under my events tab, it tells you all of my upcoming events. So check those out. Okay. Today we are doing Fun Fold Friday, and I'm starting a little bit late because I had a technical issue. So, hey Christy. It really does. It helps me out so much, you guys, when you share my video, when you like my video, all those kind of things. And of course, your comments help as well. So I do appreciate that when you guys do that kind of stuff. So we're doing a fun fold today that I created basically out of my head, essentially. So yeah, it's kind of a mix between a fun fold and a shaped card. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so let's get started. What do you say? All right, so, hey Phyllis. Did I say hi to you already? I don't think I did. All right, so please say hi as you jump on and let me know what is in your cup. I have got water, except I just finished it, so now I have nothing. And I left my tea in the other room, which is fine. By the way, I have a new bottle, and I'm going to post this for you guys. I'm trying to get my storefront figured out, but I'm going to post this for you. They don't have the ones I had before, but I actually think I like this one a little bit better. Did I scratch it? I think I scratched it. Anyway, this is by Interbone. I'm not really sure what the pronunciation of this is, but I actually think I like this one a little bit better than the previous one, but it's basically the same thing. It measures your water, and I love that it's green and purple, which are my favorite colors. So it's kind of a teal green, but nonetheless. So really loving that new bottle. And anyway, yeah, it's cute, right? So I will make sure to post that one for you guys, so you can check it out if you're interested. All right, so hey Kathleen. So please let me know what's in your cup. It looks like several of you are drinking water today as well. I have had so much liquid today already. I mean, I was telling my husband earlier, this is probably TMI, but I was like in the bathroom every 5 seconds. So I was like, seriously, I've had too much to drink. Okay. And I do mean like normal liquids, right? Not alcohol. It's too early for that. Okay. So we're going to be making this a super fun card. This is it's a style of flat fold, but it is a shaped card. And the idea here is to show you that you can kind of do this with any shape you want, whether it's a heart or our new butterflies or anything really. You can kind of make a flat type card out of. So you're basically just replacing the normal flap of a card with whatever shape that you would add. Vanilla Coke. Sandy says she's misbehaving. Hi, Sandy. Y'all are so funny. Okay. So, but this, of course, is one of those things that you can make from whatever type of product you have handy. And so for this one, all you really need is some ovals, a circle, and that's it. I'm going to show you what we have currently that I used for this card, and I think it's super cute. So I hope you guys like it as well. All right, so we're going to use, to make this card, we're going to use beautiful butterflies for a sentiment, but you could use any sentiment for whatever it is you're trying to say, whether it's a happy birthday card, or I just used a hello, or whatever it is. I just like this little hello. I thought it was cute, so that's what I used. Also, I had it handy, so sometimes that's all it takes, right? Also, the shapes are coming from Framed Scenes, which is a brand new stamp set that is out in our online exclusives that came out this month. And I used the largest of the 2 ovals from this set. And then I also used Spotlight on Nature for my circle. But you could use, you know, anything. You could use our stitch shapes or whatever you wanted to. That's just what I grabbed and used for this card. So I think this is super cute, and I'm going to show you how I did it. All right, so here we go. So I've got all my goodies here ready to go. Now I have already die cut out those shapes, so I do have 2 of the yellow circles. I did cut these from Daffodil Delight, and I cut out 6 of the ovals. You could do a 5 petal flower. You could do whatever you want. I cut out 6. It's what I liked. I thought it looked the best. So I've got 6 of those. And then of course I also have a piece of cardstock that is a card base, essentially. Now you could do this with any color you wanted to. You could even add designer series paperback here. The thing I like about this is that it's a very light color, so I can still write on this with a normal pen. Normally I put an insert in my cards, but with this one you don't, I mean, you could, I suppose, put a little bit bigger circle here in the middle and write on that if you wanted the background to be darker. But I liked that I could just write in the center of the card and it would cover whatever I wrote. Or you could add a piece of white to the back if you would prefer to write your message on the back and just have this be a card. Or maybe a card with another sentiment in the middle. Whatever you want to do is fine. So you have some options there. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and we're actually going to end up closing it entirely. And I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. In the meantime, I am going to just use this as my kind of frame of reference to get all of my ovals where I want them. So let me score, or sorry, I always do that. I already scored it. I just want to make sure that I burnish it so that it lays flat. Okay, I'm putting my, and this may or may not work really well for you. If you don't like if you can't really see that color, you might try a white card base. Whatever you can see better is up to you, okay? So I'm going to use this. Can you guys see this in the camera? Can you see the card base under there? I'm hoping. Yeah, I think you can. Okay. So I just need the size here under my mat so that I can get all of these pieces set up where I want them. With the oval, I could make a music note. Yes, you can. The biggest problem you're going to have with a music note, like you could do, for instance, like, you know, this style, you're going to have the bars. And so make sure that your top bar is wide enough that it can flip over the edge. And because it only matters how wide the part you can see is, but make sure you have it like probably double that width so that it goes over the edge. Okay. All right, so what I did is I want probably, in this case, for my flower, sorry, I can't pick that up once I put it down. I want a little bit of this to go over the edge and then a little bit less of this other piece to go over the edge. But what I did first, since I'm using 6 ovals, is I kind of put 3 down almost in a triangle. And I'm going to move this over a little bit until I get it kind of where I think it should be. Okay, and then let's do, I'm going to kind of do this one opposite. And the same thing with this one. This one's going to overlap a little less. I'm going to let that one overlap more. And that gives me my flower, my basic flower. Now, depending on how, you know, kind of cheeky you want the flower to be, you can change like how far out the petals go. If you want it to be exactly symmetrical, as you can see here, I chose to have it not exactly symmetrical, but you can do whatever you want, guys. Okay, so I'm going to play around with it just a little bit until I get it kind of how I like it. You don't want to go over the edge of your space. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let me put this on top and just kind of envision that. I think that'll work. This one's going to be a little more symmetrical than my last one, it looks like, but still, it's not going to be perfect, and I don't need it to be perfect. It's supposed to be cutesy. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add my adhesive to this piece. Now I'm going to add more than you probably normally would because I want to pick up these pieces. So I'm going to find where I want my center. All right, and then I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to add some more to the back of this. And then I'm going to put it back down, and I'm going to try to get it in the same place. And hopefully pick up these pieces. So it's not going to be perfect, but I want to try to get it as good as I can. And then I'm going to add another circle to the back of this for support, and also because it'll look better. Because this kind of looks funny, right? So by adding this, we kind of disguise the petals. Okay. So I think it was this one, right? Yeah. Okay. So that is the top of my flower. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece that's my flower, and you can see it's not a perfectly symmetrical flower. And I don't want it to go past 4 1/4 over here, but I am going to let it be close. All right, and then I'm going to score. I want to make sure this is going over enough that I can use it for scoring, okay? All right. Now you'll notice I intentionally made this one a little bit higher than this one just because I want it to be off center. I don't want it to be perfect. Okay. So let me see. Yeah, that works. Okay. And so then I'm going to go ahead and fold those two pieces. We're going to burnish those really well because it's a very tiny little flap. Watching me while you're at Sam's Club, are you? Okay, and then we're going to go back to our card base. And what we're going to do is we're going to add adhesive. Actually, I think I'll do it this direction first. Well, let me see. Yeah. On the back side of the front, all the way around, okay? And I'm actually going to add it down here too. I know that probably seems weird, but just trust me. And then I'm going to take my flower. This is going to be the front of my card. I'm going to take my flower and I'm going to just put that, I'm going to hook it on there. Sorry if I got off screen there. I'm going to hook it on there so that it makes the flap. I'm going to add a little bit more adhesive here because we want to make sure that that gets adhered really well. And then I'm going to close this up. So it's almost like a sandwich. Okay, so that becomes the back of my card. It's not going to open. It's not intended to open. It's just intended to do this. Okay, that way it hides my little flap from that part of my petals. So any type of shape you want to do this with, whether it's a heart or anything, you can do this. Just close it in this piece. Make sure you've got adhesive going all the way around and you have a fun little card shape. Super easy, right? Now, I do want to stamp on this, and I'm comfortable stamping after I've done all that. So if you're not, you can stamp first. The thing about stamping after is I can make sure it's straight. If I try to stamp it first, sometimes it's going to be off center. For me, that bugs me. So if it doesn't bug you, then you do you. So I like to do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to grab the hello. Where is it? Here. From, or whatever sentiment you're wanting to use. I need happy birthday cards more than anything, but there's very few happy birthdays that fit here, and I wanted something really cute font-wise, so I'm going with hello. And I'm going to use our Memento Tuxedo Black ink. You have winds, 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Oh my gosh. Did you get my text the other night, Jeffrey? I texted you because I thought of you. Because I thought that the big bad wolf was outside our house about to blow it down. I mean, it was so strong. We have a brick house, but the eaves were cracking and just, oh my gosh. Okay, so I've put hello on there. Let me close this up. Isn't this like super easy? It's so easy and so cute and just totally different, right? From anything. Love it. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my embellishments, and I decided to use the iridescent foil gems. I wanted it to kind of look like dewdrops, and we don't have anything totally clear right now, but this is pretty close. So I'm going to use these, and we're going to add a couple of these. Just like that to our flower. And then because I don't specifically have a stamp set that I wanted to stamp on my envelope, I did decide to just add a piece of designer series paper in the same color, which is the balmy blue, to an envelope in the, because this our basic colors, our basic color families, DSP has this kind of like, I don't know, flowers and leaves and stuff. I thought that went kind of nice. And so there is my envelope to match. Now, of course, if you wanted to, for instance, in this case, stamp a daisy on here or something like that, you totally can. But as you can see, they're not exactly the same. They're at a little bit different angle. That's okay. But they're super cute, right? I love this card. I've been wanting to do this with you guys for a while now, but I knew two things. I needed to wait till we got closer to spring. And second of all, I needed a good oval set, and we haven't had ovals in a bit, so I had to wait for ovals. And when we got the new ovals in with the framed scenes, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Okay, so there is the card. I hope you guys like this. I think it is so cute, and I hope it inspires you to make either a flower card or any shaped card, really, because I think they're adorable. So that said, hopefully you've been commenting throughout the video. I am going to do quick announcements, and when I say quick, I mean quick. And then we will do drawings for free product. If you haven't commented, you can't win. So be sure to comment right now during the announcements. So if you haven't signed up for the Everyday Arches class, don't miss out. Today is the last and final day to sign up for this class. Registration closes this evening, and I place my order tomorrow. We are going to be using Everyday Arches stamp set to complete the projects. If you want to buy the die set along with it, and why wouldn't you? Because, oh my gosh, these are the cutest stitched arches. I love this set. It lets you do so many different things. Also, we have another stamp set that coordinates that has come out during, or come out this month. Hold on, let me grab it. Where is it? Here it is. This stamp set, Arched Wishes, also coordinates with these arches, and so you can get that now as well as an online exclusive. But aren't these just so cute? I love these. So let me show you the projects we're going to be making with this. This is, hold on, let me move this out of the way. All right, so here's the first one. How adorable is that card, right? Like just in time for spring and summer. So cute. Hello. And then, of course, we've got spring coming up with our rainy season. We're going to see lots of rainbows, and y'all know I love rainbows. So I had to make rainbows with these arches. Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh. And then I always love making fun folds. So here is a fun arched trifold. Isn't that cool? And then finally, we have our super fun fold, which is this guy. Don't miss out on this. This is going to be so much fun to make. You're not going to want to miss it. I love this card. So these are the projects. If you're interested in doing these projects with me, be sure to register today by texting me at this phone number to register. And then for those of you that are scrapbookers or would like to give it a try, I do an add-on scrapbook page with all of my classes and clubs. So here is the add-on page or layout for this class. So super cute. I think that you guys are going to love this. It's very unique. You can put pictures in here that are circles, ovals, squares, or if you get the arches, you can actually cut out your pictures in arch shapes as well. But I just think this turned out so cute and different from probably any other layout you've ever done. So I hope you guys like this. All right. And of course, if you want to change the title, just let me know when you sign up. All right. And then, like I said, that registration closes today. And then you have 2 more weeks to sign up for the April Card Club. As I've said before, I do 2 events a month, a class and a club. They are different themes. This one is going to be using that set we used today, the Beautiful Butterflies, which is such a cute set. And there is a die set to coordinate, which is huge, by the way. I love this. I've got my humidifier going, y'all, and I realized the other day that it's putting this like film on all of the plastic things in my house. Isn't that bizarre? I don't know. Anyway, this is a great bundle. And by the way, anytime you buy the dies like this with a stamp set and use the purchase price, the bundle price, you save 10%. So it's a great way to save money. But anyway, this is an amazing die set, an amazing stamp set. So you do need the stamp set to complete the projects. You don't have to have the die set, though it is recommended. You don't have to have it. So here are the projects for this one. So we have this fun fold, which is a flap card easel card. So it's a flap easel card. It's so much fun. The easel is the shape of the butterfly. Isn't that cool? So we'll be doing this one. And yes, you can write your message on the back of this one. We've also got this beautiful card. Look at this. In case you need me, I'm here. Actually, you can use any of the sentiments you like on this card, whatever you think you'll use. And I love this one. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that butterfly. I love butterflies, you guys. And then finally, we have a shaker card. Had to do a shaker card. So here is our shaker card, you guys. I love these. By the way, you're going to get a full pack of the paper that coordinates with this and a full pack of the embellishments, which is a ton, by the way, along with your card kits. So if you're interested, again, in signing up for this or any of my other events, just text me to do so. And this one does close out on the 21st. Okay. And then for those of you that scrapbook, here is the add-on layout for this one. You ready? Here we go. How pretty is this? Oh my gosh, I just love this designer series paper. It's so pretty. This is probably one of my favorites. I absolutely love this. So I love butterflies. You can't go wrong with butterflies. Everybody loves butterflies, don't they? I think so. Anyway, so I like how this turned out. It's a simple layout, but it's so cute, and I hope you guys like it too. All right, so that is 2 events coming up that you can sign up for. And then, of course, if you'd like to receive my Creative Inspiration Calendar totally for free, all you need to do is text me your email, and I will add you to my email list. If you ever have any trouble getting it, let me know. I know some people, it goes to their spam folder, so be sure to check there. And then, of course, let your email know that you want to receive emails from me, and that'll help out with that as well. This calendar includes all of my Facebook Lives, so you know what's coming your way via live, plus every other day has a creative prompt. So if you're using it as a to-do list, you've got something creative every day, or you can just have it handy when you need some inspiration. It does also include all of my information about when my Facebook Lives are, and my current host codes and contact information as well. All right, so that is all of the announcements. And thank you. I'm glad you like the cards and the layout. That means it's time for the prize drawing. So if you will give me a drum roll, I'm going to put some prizes out here. All right. You like the colors, Judy? I'm glad. I always love shaker cards. Shaker cards and fun folds are probably my favorite ever. Hey, Andrea. Okay. Yes, a bunch of us are going to see each other at convention next weekend. I won't be here next weekend, by the way, because of that. I will miss you guys, but I'm going to come back more inspired, I'm sure, than ever, and so we'll get busy doing more fun stuff when I get back. You like the shaker card too, Sherry? All right, so let me put out some goodies here. Lots of free stuff to choose from. All right. So we have got the Hello Spring Paper Pumpkin stamp set. So if you missed this paper pumpkin box, you can pick up the stamp set, which is really great because it finishes out the, what is it? Grow with, oh, I forgot what it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The other stamp set in the spring catalog. And also I have the Most Adored Specialty Designer Series paper with gold foiling on one side, and then the other side has like reds and pinks and such. Also, we have the Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green foil. There are these amazing purple sequins pack that was in the Celebration catalog. You can get a D-size block from me. Also a pick for ink spots. If you choose this option, I'll text you all the colors I have available to choose from, and you can pick the colors you want. And then finally, the Little Chiseler, which is not a Stampin' Up! Product, but I do buy these direct from the Little Chiseler companies to save you guys money. In case you are interested in purchasing them, you can buy them directly from me for just $2. I pass that savings on to you. I don't make anything off of it, or you can get them free in my drawing. So if you haven't commented, comment now. We're looking forward to meeting you too, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Martha. Did I see your questions? Oh, no, I did not. What were they, Katie? Re-say them. Okay, I'm going to grab the link from this video while she's doing that. And we're going to pop this in the random Facebook comment picker. And I'm going to get all the comments. So we're going to do one drawing today live and then save one for next week. I'm going to grab this one from last week and we'll do that one today as well. This gives everyone live 2 chances to win, and those of you that comment on the replay have 1 chance to win at least. So that helps out for you guys. And I'm going to hit start. And our winner is Sherry Parker. Congratulations. Please pick a prize and put that in the comments. And let's see, Katie, oh, I haven't seen you didn't redo your questions yet. Okay. So we're going to grab the comments from last week, which was, I believe, a 3D project. Yep. That was the awesome desk calendar. Oh, I love that desk calendar. If you guys missed that project, check it out. It's so cool. So I'm going to grab this one and we're going to pop this in here. It's a really, really great calendar that you can use for gifts or for yourself. And it's perpetual because I will send you the templates this coming fall for the following year and so on. So you can keep updating it for your friends or whoever you make gifts for. Okay, and our winner is Marsha Long. Congratulations, Marsha. I didn't notice if you're on today. If you are, please pick a prize and put it in the comments. Let's see. Sherry, you want the stamps? Okay. Got it. And Katie, you didn't repost your questions. So if you want to text me your questions, I guess, just text them to me. Okay. Did anybody else have any questions that I missed? Hey, Sue. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Angela. Did I say hi to you? I don't know if I said it. Hey, Jeffrey. I probably missed saying hi to a bunch of you. Can you keep the blue pieces open? Well, no. So the whole point of gluing it down is to hide your hinge. So otherwise you're going to see these little bumps. That's kind of the point. It's a way to hide that. So otherwise you just use like a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece if you don't care if those are seen on the back. But it holds everything together really nicely so that this doesn't come off because it's barely over the edge. So that's kind of the point of closing it like that, is to keep it like that. Now, if you want to add a piece of white to the back afterwards because you don't want to write on this side, you can do that. But this color, for instance, in this example, is light enough that I can just write in the center of this and I don't have to worry about it. The name of the oval set. This is Framed Scenes. This is from the new release this month, the new online exclusives. And it does have a stamp set that coordinates with it too, but yeah, there's 2 ovals in this one, and I used the bigger one for this card. You could use the smaller one if you wanted to, but can you use the LinkedIn dies for the petal? LinkedIn dies. Let me look and see what you're talking about. Because there's an oval in that one, I'm pretty sure too. Where is that? Hold on, I gotta get it. I just had it. Where'd it go? Where? Linked together, you mean? Yes, there is an oval in this. Let's see how much different that is. I forgot about this oval. There is, hold on, let me move these out of the way. Okay, so as far as oval size goes, like I said, I used this bigger one. Yeah, I used the bigger one, and it's very close. Yeah, it's a little bit wider, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. And this one's stitched, so if you like that look, you could totally do that. I wasn't even thinking about that one, but yeah. So you have 2 options there. You could use linked together or framed scenes. So this one's from the spring catalog. This one is from the new online exclusives release. Yep. Were there any other questions? Okay. Anybody else have a question about this? I'm trying to think if there's any other ovals that we have. I think that's it right now. We have circles, but which you could make a fatter, a fatter petal that way, I suppose. So there's lots of different circles. I mean, obviously, I've got hiccups. You have the Spotlight on Nature. You have stylish shapes. So if you use stylish shapes, this is stitched, and then if you use this is stitched. So that would look cute together. You could use this for your center. I liked this for the center with the little, I just thought that added a little extra something. We used to have a flower set that made like different flowers, and I wanted to add that to the center, but we don't really have that anymore. So I didn't pull something retired. I wanted to make sure and use current stuff for you guys. Okay, so it looks like you guys are out of questions. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you make a card like this yourself because it's super fun. It's really, really fun. So any kind of shape, like I said, hearts, the butterflies, you can do this with all kinds of different things. You could even do it with a big circle. Like you could do a circle and just have it go over the edge. So you can do that with all kinds of things. And I just like the flap over because it just holds everything really nicely. And it looks nice on the back instead of, you know, seeing your little hinge. So anywho, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow and Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the Darling Dinos class, so you won't want to miss that. We're making these 4 cards plus the layout, which will be super fun. And then on Sunday, what are we doing on Sunday? I forgot. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing craft organizing, which someone had requested I talk about how I organize my embellishments. So we're going to talk about a couple of options for that on Sunday. So hope to see you then. All right, have a great day. God bless.